going on? What's happening? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, today we're gonna try to make this piece of crap Mustang a little bit nicer, so stay tuned. Alright guys, what we have going on today, I already started. We got the C4 swap done. That leaves us with, you know, this gigantic hole, and then this contraption here. So what we're gonna do is, I already got the radio out. Obviously, we got to clean up some of those wires, because that's one thing I've always hated about this car. And then just random wires down here, just nasty carpet and nasty everything. So we're gonna pull out the center console. We're gonna move the shifter over this way, and then on the Fox center console, it's got like the ashtray right here. We don't need that, so this is going to come out through the ashtray. Mount this a little bit better, and then make a cover plate, and then we're going to make a nice plate to go up here, that's going to have eventually cup holders, so no more sticking cups right here in this little area that holds between the seat and the e-brake. So, and do something with that. That's disgusting. It's probably one of my drinks that spilled, because all the time, if you know you're trying to merge or something, you get on the car a little bit and cups fall over and spill, and yeah, it just gets nasty. So let's go ahead and start cleaning that up, and then let's see where this takes us. Alright, so now we got everything out. Right where this still is, I still want to mount the shifter. Where it used to be mounted up on the left side, I'm going to try to mount it on the right side. I just got to pull this off. That pulled right through the floor, so now I got that big hole to worry about. So we're going to pull that side off. We're going to try to mount it like so, and that should come out right through the cup holder and bring it back far enough to go right through our center console where the ashtray was. So I'm going to take a few minutes to go inside and get something to drink, because it's Georgia and it's still hot. And then I'm going to try to clean up some of this wiring. It's really bad, and that really gets on my nerves. I don't know why. I'm trying to make this car as nice as possible, which, if you follow this channel, you know it's a turd. So but then we're gonna take our plate there. We got some new metal. We're gonna trace it out, get it over here. We're gonna hammer it into place, screw it down, and then eventually we'll get the some sort of sealer to go around it. You know, obviously drill a hole for our shifter cable to go through. But yeah, so I'll catch you guys in a few, and we'll start cutting some metal. Alright guys, so don't do as I do. Wear high protection whenever you're using a grinder, especially one without a guard. Alright, I'm stupid, yes I know that. So we got our piece here. I haven't test fit on the thing, but it's perfect. So up next, we're going to take our pin and we're going to drill our bolt holes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, so now we got those. Yes, I know there's 4, but I only got 3, so excuse me. But we're going to drill those 3, then we're going to screw down into the car and then beat it into place. You guys want to know what I forgot? Spot for the shifter cable to come up. So I'm thinking like right around here, making a pretty good little hole for the shifter cable to come up. Yeah, to vent through the car, but I feel as if it won't get snagged. So right here I'm gonna drill another hole, kind of elongate it more this way to allow that cable to come up without a bind. All right, so we get our plate in. Next order of business is to tighten it down. Tighten it down, and then we'll beat it into place with a big effing hammer, which is that guy right there. So step like 17. Over there. Boy, that fits pretty nice. This side's still super loose, but that's because we don't have another screw together. But we'll fix that as soon as we get our seam sealer. So, alright, so we got the console back in. Next, we're going to try to put the console lid. So before that, this little mount right here, it holds the shifter cover. You know, it's got a big TCI cover fill in there. We got to cut that off because if you look, it sticks above, and then we got to notch our actual console lid. So let's go and do that. Alright guys, so the GoPro died right in the middle. I believe I was cutting the shifter. I didn't realize it. Started doing other things too, and then went to go pick up the GoPro and it's dead. So we're back on the phone. Couple things. One, you already know I'm an idiot, right? Don't ever do what I do, only do as I say. So as we was cutting off our shifter, got the seat. Yeah. But you know, I don't really care about these seats, right? They're racer AF. So we got to get new seats anyway. Two, try never to use a grinder inside of a car that has interior. So you can catch anything on fire: carpet, wires, etc., etc., etc. So moving on, I got that close enough, and I was going to start fitting the console, but then while I still had the metal out, we started cutting this piece. All I did was take the old Hearst, draw it out. You see my blue lines. I cut it out a little bit before that, and then I'm just gonna throw on the flat wheel and cut smooth to that line. And then we're just gonna throw it in the car for now. And then I'm gonna order there's cup holders that are on Amazon. This made for a boat, stainless steel, looks really well, and some sort of wrap. And we're gonna wrap that. We know we got to get that plate inside the car painted, but we got to get seam sealer. So this is kind of like a just throw it together. We're going to complete it at another time. So let me finish cutting this out, and then I'll catch back up with you when I test fit it. Alright guys, day number 2. So we got the radio in. I went ahead and trimmed up this bezel last night. Did alright, I think. Looks okay. So get that in. Next is the console. We got to cut the spot out for the shifter. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Alright, so what we got now, we cut it. I was trying to keep this power window switch intact, but I couldn't because, as you see, it goes right through it. I had to cut all that, and I mean you break on. So there's park, reverse, neutral, first, second, third, The cotter pin is getting pretty close, but I mean it still clears. So that's what I was working on. I had to cut all that out just to clear this. All this huge, gigantic stuff for where I cut out the little mount up here. How we caught the seat on fire. So, I mean that's third. It's working. So, only thing we gotta do now is get to sanding and then get to painting. I mean it fits everywhere. Looks a lot better. So I'll take it back out and sand it and paint it, and then we'll call it good. Besides that, I really like how it all came together. We still gotta order a cup holders, get those in, and then you know, I think the interior, as far as modifications minus seats, I'm looking for a pair of seats right now. I think the interior will be done, so let's get to it. Let's get to sanding, get to painting. Hey guys, so third coat went on. Looks pretty good. Those damn sprinklers. That sucks, but yeah, I mean, she's pretty much dry, so let's go ahead and throw it back in the car, button everything down, and see if our hard work has paid off. Alright guys, so everything's back in, and I do have to say it looks 100% better than what it did 20 minutes ago. So, or I'm lying to you, it was yesterday, but we're getting really close to where we're getting to where the car I want it to go, right? So we still need to paint the car, need to do a few things to the motor. Next video, we're gonna fix the exhaust leak, mount our trans cooler better, and I'm gonna be honest, I really want to delete the smog pump. I just gotta go get a belt. So that's gonna do it for me in this video. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I really do thank you guys. If nothing else, use me as a stupid person on your behalf. Hey, don't do most of the stuff that I do. But I really thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. If it wasn't for the people that watch my YouTube channel, you know, the few of you that do, honestly, I would have gave up on this car. I would have sold it. I would have never rebuilt a trans. I have a trans guy, right? It's up in Tennessee. I would have never done it. I would have never touched it. But because I knew you people were watching, it made me do it. So even though you don't know how to do something, the only way you're gonna learn is by doing it. So I understand the stuff that we did today isn't the best. You know, a professional would have did way better. But when somebody's like, oh man, that looks pretty cool, you know, even if they're sarcastic or not, I can be like, well, I did it. So keep that in mind, and get out there and work on your car, man. Go have fun. You know, this is I think we have, I did the math the other day, I think we have like $7,100 in this car. You know, it's reliable now. It was reliable with the 5-speed minus, you know, the whole 5-speed issues that I showed you guys. Now it's reliable with the C4. This car has literally never left me on the side of the road. It's done some weird stuff, you know, some stuff I needed to work on, but it always made it home for me. So go out there, buy your project car, man. Go have fun with it. So like I said, appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Aside from my soul.